Number 1, Electric. He's the last going towards the stalls. We haven't seen Welsh Idol, but that's a total outsider. Doesn't have any apparent chance. Good luck to them all, and over to you, Graham.
For the Benson Hedges Gold Cup, and Electric going into the stalls. That's it. Garitis was the second last to go in. They're all installed under orders and they're off, and John French a little bit slowly into his stride. But as they settle down, it's Burslem showing the lead from Electric on the inside, and Burslem now settled. A very, very slow early pace indeed, with Welsh Idol, Caerleon up on the outside, and now Caerleon going on from Welsh Idol. Coming towards the end of the first furlong, and it's Caerleon in the lead from Welsh Idol in second. Then comes Hot Touch third. These are followed by Electric in fourth place. Then Garitis is fifth, and Burslem sixth, and Prima Voce seventh. John French comes next, and the back marker is Guns of Navarone. But Pat Edery, not at all satisfied with a very, very slow early pace, is going to make this a test of stamina. He leads on Caerleon in the lead. From in second place, Welsh Idol, then comes Hot Touch. Next to the rails is Electric. Behind Electric is Prima Voce. Up on the outside of Prima Voce races Burslem. On the outer of Burslem is Garitis. John French is second from last, and last of all is Guns of Navarone. They've got 6 furlongs left to go, with Caerleon in the lead. Caerleon leading from Welsh Idol and Hot Touch, then Electric and Burslem and Garitis moving sweetly up on the outside, then Prima Voce, and the back markers are John French and still Guns of Navarone. Just over 4.5 to go. Caerleon in the lead. From in second place, Welsh Idol, then Hot Touch on the outside of Electric, who's being niggled along, then Garitis on the outside of the group to the left. On the extreme left is now Guns of Navarone, just preceded by John French, and they've got 3.5 furlongs to run in the Benson Hedges Gold Cup, with Caerleon still leading. From Welsh Idol going sweetly off on the outside. Then comes Hot Touch coming with a run. Garitis trying to improve his position. John French and Lester Piggott make ground on the outside. Burslem looks cooked. They've got 2.5 furlongs to go. Caerleon in the lead from Hot Touch, Garitis, with John French cruising up on the outside. Then Welsh Idol, then Guns of Navarone. A very wide open race with a furlong and a half to go, and it's Caerleon next to the rails being tackled by Hot Touch. Then comes Garitis and John French and Guns of Navarone, and it's Caerleon next to the rails sticking his neck out, but Hot Touch is challenging again inside the final furlong. It's Caerleon from Hot Touch, Garitis and John French, Guns of Navarone and Electric. Caerleon just has it by a neck, by half a length, going up towards the line, but Hot Touch is sliding back, going up towards the line. Caerleon in a photo from Hot Touch, and then close for third between Garitis and John French. Then Electric and Guns of Navarone, a gap to Prima Voce, Burslem, and the back marker last of all was Welsh Idol. And so it looks very much a pillar-to-post victory for number 4, Caerleon, owned by Mr. Robert Sangster, trained in Ireland by Vincent O'Brien, ridden by Pat Edery, giving him his 82nd winner of the season. The outcome is a photograph. Also in that photograph is number 7, Hot Touch, owned by Mr. E.B. Moller, trained at Newmarket by Geoffrey Ragan, ridden by Steve Cawthon. For me, it's also a photograph for third place between John French and Garitis. But this is a fascinating race to review. Let's look at the final 2.5 furlongs with John.
Well, a bold and sensible move by Pat Edery. He saw the pace was hopeless early on, so bravely he sent Caerleon to the front. I know he didn't think the ground would suit the French Derby winner, but he knew that he'd be no good without a gallop. So off he went, and now he's being challenged first by Hot Touch on the outside. Outside him is Garitis, and outside him Lester Piggott going ominously easily on John French. But it turns out to be a duel between the two closest to the far rails. Caerleon, who runs on with tremendous courage, and Hot Touch, who looked at this stage, to me, like coming away from him. I thought that Hot Touch and Steve Cawthon were going to go on past, but no. Pat Edery gets a rally out of Caerleon in this last furlong. Outside them, Garitis has done his best, but he's now being caught for third place by John French. That's Electric behind on the rails, not getting anywhere much. Now there's the duel really joined. Caerleon over on the far rails. Hot Touch can't do any more. Caerleon seems to have his nose in front. Here comes the post. I think it's the Sangster colours have won, almost certainly, but the angle's very deceptive. And behind, John French seems just to take third place off Garitis. John McCrinnick, how are they betting on the photo in the ring?
As you've seen, there's absolutely no doubt that Caerleon has won. He's been returned at 100-30 favourite. 100-30 favourite Caerleon. There's absolutely no betting going on in the ring now on the result of the photo. Hot Touch has been returned at 5-1. 5-1 Hot Touch. But there's no doubt Caerleon has won the Benson. He's the 5th winning favourite in the race. And the Goritis bubble is burst forever now.
Well, I don't know about the Goritis bubble being burst. I think he's run a very, very honest race in ground which may not be totally suitable to him. Don't forget the official ground is now good to stop. But there is my idea of the winner, Caerleon, son of Nijinsky, who cost $800,000 as a yearling and trained in Ireland by Vincent O'Brien. And let's see where the jockeys elect to go. Steve Cawthon on Hot Touch. For me, he's finished second. Yes, it looks as if he's taking the long route round to the second place home. But a good performance by Hot Touch. He was clearly appreciating the ground. And so Pat Edery has no option but to go back into the place reserved for the winner. And that's our number 4, Caerleon, the winner of this Benson and Hedges Gold Cup. But here is the result. He is the winner. Hot Touch is second, and third was number 8, John French. Fourth was number 5, Goritis. And so Caerleon, the 130 winning favourite of this Benson and Hedges Gold Cup, he won by a neck, with a length and a half between second and third. And just to run down the official outcome of this Benson and Hedges race, a win for number 4, Caerleon. Second was number 7, Hot Touch. Third was number 8, John French. And the 4th horse home was number 5, Goritis. Well, clearly, dramatic outcome in his previous race at Ascot when he lost both his front shoes and virtually pulled up when he finished last of 9 behind Time Charter in that Ascot race. And, well, you could only question as to where Sharif Dancer would have finished if he'd have run. Well, of course, he didn't, because this fellow finished behind Sharif Dancer when they met in Ireland, but that was on firm ground, and that was over a mile and a half. This is over an extended mile and a quarter, and it is certainly